Hi everyone, and welcome back. My name is Kanakitty, and I'll be your host for the next short while. Next up, we have Tom Clancy's Splinter speedrun by WolfE87. It is any percent, and do keep in mind that we do have an incentive to either kill or save the hostages. So, Wolfie, do you want to come in?
Absolutely, thank you so much. So this is Miyazaki's Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Dark Souls Blacklist 2. Something else, I can't think of anything else to add. Bloodborne, there we go. It's totally a Souls game. It's the Forgotten Souls game. It's the Forgotten Souls game. And we're going to go through this game. And before I start, I'm just going to note that I'm starting on realistic, and there's a reason for that. But we're going to launch the mission. The timing doesn't start just yet. I will give a countdown when the time starts. I'm just showing that I'm starting on realistic. So we're going to start off, and timing will start in, when we get past through this first loading screen here. When we get past this loading screen, there we go. It's going to be in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, welcome to Splinter Cell. Thank you very much. This is action stealth 'em up. And you're going to notice that the first couple of levels are kind of glitch free. There's some small stuff, but we'll get to it as we come. I guess the first level is kind of glitch free, but there is a small glitch we'll get to when we get there. But like KK said at the start of the run, there is a bid war on this run to kill our spare hostages, and we have until the third mission for that to be closed. So make sure you get your donations in that. I'm not sure how that's actually sitting right now. So right now we have a bit of a walking simulator, and just kind of going to the bathroom in this alley, nothing too crazy. And then we can get into the game. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, sure. We have $20 from Anonymous. He says, now what?
So I'm just running through here full pelt and throwing some sleeping gas. And the reason I started on realistic is because it skips a kind of tutorial section there, which is a little bit slower. And we're going to switch back to Rookie because we're bad. So we're going to throw a bunch of... You die, thank you. A bunch of sleeping gas. And shoot a couple of guys. Because we are Sam Fisher, stealth man extraordinaire. And you will see that our stealth is unrivaled and nobody sees us, and it's totally fine. That's exactly how all stealth works in real life. Oh. So we're going to kill these guys as well. That's a bit sloppy, but we're going to rescue this hostage. Unfortunately, this isn't the hostage we're after. We're going to say roger that a few times and then get back into the game. So what you'll notice as well, that we're kind of not being a stealthy boy. We're kind of just going to charge through this like we're a space marine. We're playing with actually the highest upgraded armor in the game, which allows us to tank so much more damage and allows us to basically run through. But yeah, we're a very sneaky boy. So just running and jumping, bit of parkour, nothing too exciting. Here we're going to make use of some smoke grenades, because even though we are playing on the lowest difficulty level, you still can be killed, so that's a bad smoke grenade. And we're just going to mask our way. Like, these guys are going to do a lot of damage to me with that smoke grenade placement being a bit poor. But that's fine. This guy shouldn't get me, that's cool. Throw some more smoke grenades just to kind of mask our intentions. Super sneaky boy. And we're coming up to probably the first glitch in the run. Just jumping up here to skip a little bit. Once I get past these shooting, dropping down. And we're going to equip the sticky cameras. And the sticky cameras have a function where you can explode them. So we're going to jump through this window, go over here, and as we're hanging, we're going to throw the sticky camera and explode it. And it's going to kind of interrupt our hanging animation. It allows us to drop where we should be able to drop. Up here we're going to change into a pet simulator game where we're going to play fetch with our dog. So we're going to play fetch with this dog here, but unfortunately the dog just gets all tuckered out from playing fetch, and he just goes to sleep. It's a shame. Like, he's a very sleepy boy. But it's okay. Like, he had fun playing fetch. And there's another one round here, so we'll throw him a little bit of something and see what he says. But he's going to fall asleep too. And we'll just shoot that guy so we don't get spotted. So, just running through this area. We're kind of getting up towards the end of the first level. Just going to run through here. And now we're in a small walking section. But we'll get back into the game as soon as possible. We don't need to equip any more or restock our items. We've got enough. So I'm not going to burst through this door, I'm just going to open it very quietly, just so these guys don't shoot me as much, and throw a smoke grenades. And again, we're super stealthy, boy. 1 little second, sorry, KK. Well, give me 1 second, sorry. Let me just get through this wee bit here. So I'm going to throw a sleeping gas. That did not burst that, that's not good. Okay, that got them. That was really strange. Okay, so we freed Coben, which was the main reason we came here. And we're kind of just in this last section. So we're just going to have to mark these 2 guys and execute them. And the reason we do that is because if we get spotted here, we have to fight a bunch of reinforcements, which is really, really slow and we don't want to do. So we're just also going to sleeping gas this guy, and that's the end of the mission. So yeah, go ahead, KK. Sorry about that.
I'm not even wearing shoes.
It's okay. We have a donation from Ikira for $5. He says, "Good luck, everyone."
Thank you.
The hell?
So that's the safe house over and done with.
Wire transfer just cleared.
And we just got paid, just like Save the Children are going to get paid during this event. And just some loading screens we have to go through. And there is some cutscenes here that we have to go through between every mission. And I'm going to tell you the secret speed tech that we employ through this run. So what we're going to do is we're going to spam space to get back to this main menu here, where we're going to have to reselect our mission. Go over here. We're going to go to Insurgent Stronghold. So we're going to press Enter to start. Press the space button. This is your secret strats. Press Enter.
I need to be on the ground.
Press the space button, and then here we press Escape, and that is some sick speed tech. But you guys, if you know that, you basically are 90% of the way to learning this speedrun. So here we have a bit of a kind of turret section where we kind of have to hopefully we've got some decent aim. I think I might miss that guy. Oh, didn't. Okay, good.
I got him.
If we miss anyone, we have to actually restart that whole section, but we managed to get them.
Copy that break.
So that's good. So now we can actually get into the mission where we can play as Sam Fisher again. And here we're going to do a little bit of a slide glitch there, where we can slide a few times. You'll see that a few more times during this section. So this mission here, we're just kind of trying to investigate what's going on in this village. We're trying to find Copen's buyer. And there is some sections here where we don't want to get spotted, and then there's this whole section where we have to use a drone to try and discover what somebody looks like using facial recognition. I mean, we can do that, or we can use a sticky camera and just not do any of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to run up here and climb this wall and come round, and hopefully I don't mess this up. Throw our sticky camera like we did in the first level, explode it and interrupt our hang animation. And then we're going to come to this part here where we're not going to get up there, that's a shame. We can just go around the slightly longer way. We're going to get up here somewhere. And we're kind of out where we should be. So the game wants us to go over there, but we're going to just not do that, because that's slow. So just kind of walking along the edge here. And here there's a little bit of an annoying kind of get up here. Oh. Nope, I'm not feeling it so bad. Anyway, let me try again. Nope, oh god, this is, well, this is embarrassing.
Well,
oh, there we go.
Time for a donation.
Yeah, go ahead.
We have a donation for $10 from Marge. He says, "Loving the event so far. My husband and kids love it, watching it from our TV screen. Thank you for the marathon, homies."
If you weren't aware, Kanakini does do an amazing Marge impression. I'm just throwing that out there for your guys' donations. I'm sorry, KK.
I'm not reading a little comment like that.
So what you saw there was because we went out of bounds, the level sort of deloaded. So we went through that door and we kind of had to hit an invisible checkpoint and reload the checkpoint to basically load the game back in. So here there's just a kind of a boring climbing section. There's not really much you can do to speed this up. It's just you just have to mash your buttons well and hopefully you get through it quickly. And another little bit of climbing section here before we get back into some actual stealth mechanics. These are the secret stealth mechanics that Ubisoft don't want you to know. Oh, I got that really nice climbing skip there. That's a really small optimization that I've very rarely got, that I don't even think Andy Rockin, the world record holder, knows about. So we're going to come up here to a bunch of guys. And yeah, hopefully this guy runs past us. If he doesn't, we're going to have to shoot him. But yeah, these guys can block you. Probably the most annoying thing is not the fact that they shoot you, it's the fact that they just kind of block and push you. Here we're going to mash the slide button. Ah, we got caught. So the slide button is actually the same as take cover, which is kind of annoying here. Here I'm going to reload the checkpoint to skip a little bit ahead in the level because we hit a checkpoint. But it's a really quick loading screen, so it's not too bad. I'm going to put this guy to sleep as well. He's a very sleepy boy. Oh, I'm going to throw some smoke grenades just to avoid these shotgun blasts and hopefully we don't die or get blocked by that guy. And here we're going to try and slide again. Just a couple of slides to get through, and it's faster than crawling, but it almost feels like RNG whether or not you get it, so we do kind of call it slide RNG.
They've blacked out communications for the duration of the op.
So here we're sliding, grab the rappel loop. Slide RNG has been pretty good this level,
The local villagers packing a long time ago.
so that's pretty nice. And we're going to reload again here to skip a cutscene, so we're going to hit this, oh that's maybe a bit early, I think I got it. Yeah, we skipped that cutscene there just by loading that checkpoint at the right time. And here we're going to just sneakily get through here. Oh, we're going to get pushed like that, which is super annoying. I'm just going to kill that. No, I did that thing where you shouldn't do that. I might die here. Okay, I used the I might die here shield, so I didn't actually die, which is kind of cheating. And we didn't get a slide here, but it's okay. But I just want to give a shout out to Andy Rockin and Weekids. Weekids, Wackins, Weekids, Wackins, Weekids. I still have no idea how to pronounce Weekids' name. Because I think it was last summer, 3 of us, I mean it was more those 2, but I did some involvement where we kind of got this game from a kind of glitchless standpoint to being as broken as it is. Which was really, really cool. It was like the summer of Blacklist, as we called it. Here I'm just going to gently open this door to skip a stagger animation. And we're pretty much running to the end of the level, so there's not really much to talk about here. This is supposed to be super exciting. Go ahead.
We have a donation for $5 from Bosch. He says, "Oh man, I cracked a joke to my teacher about speedrunning today, and she made me write glitches and not cheats on the board a heap of times. I caramba. Here's some of my lunch money. There are kids out there who need it more than I do. Good luck on the run, Wolfie. Eat shorts."
Thank you for the luck. Oh, great. Love it. Okay, so we're coming up to the level where we're going to need the incentive. Not quite now, we're not quite there yet, but how's that incentive looking?
It is not even anymore.
Oh, it's not even.
Sorry.
Oh, why am I doing that? So I guess if you want to snatch it, for one of them, then this is the time to do it. There's the killer spare, but you've got about like a minute or 2 to kind of try and snatch it before we get to the point where we're going to have to kind of close it. So I know what I have to do. Here in the run. Make sure it's kill, because it's way better. Wait, I didn't say that. I didn't say anything.
We're not turning back now.
Okay, so this level, this is probably the most glitchless level in the run, I think. We more or less just run through it. Here we're going to throw a couple of smoke grenades and a sleep gas. Let's put these 2 guys to sleep so they don't block us. And yeah, master of stealth here. And look at all this. We're basically a ninja disappearing in smoke clouds and then reappearing and then just running through doors.
Any sign of the hostages?
No.
Still think this is a Blacklist attack?
Okay, running through this last part. And we're very close to what we need to know. So you guys have got about 20 seconds or something before we get to the point. Okay, so this is well, it depends actually if I die here. This can be a bit of a tricky part. Okay, we got that guy's helmet off there, so that's good. So yeah, I'm going to need to know what we're doing. Are we killing or are we sparing?
We're killing.
We're killing?
Kill the hostage, won by $15.
Nice. So we're going to kill the hostages. So this is the first hostage in the run. Now the kill might seem very, very quick, but it is the first kill. It is the first kill. And it will get a bit better, don't worry, as the run goes on. Just the first one's kind of like, you know, your small, a really quick kill, just to kind of get you the... I don't really want to say a taste for it, but you know what I mean. Oh, hello Sam, what are you doing? Okay, cool. Being a little bit of a tricky
another donation for you.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, we have a donation from Definitely Not Texas for $5. He says, greetings from Kansas. Long time donator, first time donator. I am donating because my animal has died from donation. GDQ hype.
Somebody used the GDQ donation comment, what do you call that? Creator? I can't remember what the word is called.
Generator.
Generator, that's the word, thank you. Words are difficult when it's not Splinter Cells.
I can see you closing on the filtration plant. There's room
Must
back
be hard
there.
being Scottish.
Wow, that's some sick relief. Get out of my way! What? Okay, that was weird. I probably didn't need to kill that guy. So yeah, we're coming up to the end bit here, and we're going to use some technical computer terms here. So the guys have locked this door, but we're going to have to just, you know... Yeah, we're going to have to unhack their hack by kicking this door over and over and over and over and over again. There we go. And I'm apparently just going to shut it, and I'm just going to open it. Just, you know, because...
Sam, they're pumping bioagent
same buttons control different actions, which is...
We can keep the contaminated water inside the plant.
which is a good meme. So this section here I kind of don't want to get detected because people will be really annoying. So there's some heavies here, and heavies are the guys with like the kind of heavy, with lots of armor. And I want to mark these two guys and execute them, but not before I shoot that guy's helmet off. And we're just going to hop over here just to see what it's like.
First pump's offline.
Oh.
Charlie, how's
Stop hopping over things, Sam!
I don't know. The guy's good keeps locking me out, but I've got a few more tricks up my sleeve.
Oh, just want to kill that guy so we don't get spotted. That's good. That was close.
Show a service tunnel running under the control
Here,
room.
some
It'll
more
get you
six
from one
sliding.
side of the plant to the other.
Alright, we've got this other pump to turn offline. So we want to get this guy killed. And these guys can interrupt your animations, so we just want to get this guy. Hopefully we can get both of them with this mark and execute.
Second pump's offline. Grim.
It's good
Yeah,
work,
we got that,
but
that's
it's too
good.
late.
And there's two more guys, but we kind of just have to get to the end of the level.
Already had infection levels in the water, and the main outflow is still open.
Maybe not. Look, he's locked me up for the valve.
There's not really much here. So we're going to unhack some more hacks.
You can shut it by hand.
And we're going to shut this main valve. I'm probably going to shut ourselves in for the door. That's not what I wanted you to do, Sam, but thanks very much.
We do have a donation when you're ready.
Yep, go ahead.
We have a donation from a Haiti for $10. It says, I like dogs,
Facility
wowie.
contained.
Wowie.
I think we can officially call American consumption a failure. Good work, Sam. Now let's get you out of there.
And it may not seem like much, but $10 can provide malaria treatment for 20 kids.
Our accounts have been activated.
Yep. So every little helps, and it's really awesome that you guys are doing what you're doing. So thank you so much. So now we're getting to one of the more broken levels in the game, which is where the run sort of becomes a bit more exciting. And I'm still loading data. Hopefully I'm not crashing. Okay, that's good. The game sometimes does crash if you try and skip stuff too quickly, so I need to be very careful with that during the run. So if I actually lose time, that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing crash prevention. So here we're going to go to the private estate. Don't worry, we'll get to play with another dog. We'll get to play fetch again, which is all this run's about. That's all we care about. Once we get into the game. So we're going to have to do a little bit of repelling here. Just going to get ourselves warmed up for playing fetch. I'm going to drop down, and then here we're going to do something very strange. We're going to burst through this door and we're going to pause. We're going to open up this map here. We're going to come out. We're going to retry last checkpoint. And then we're going to appear over here. Now that might not seem like much, you know, we hit the checkpoint, and also here's this puppy that we're just going to play fetch with, and he gets super tuckered out and just falls asleep from playing fetch. You know, it happens. These dogs are just really tired all the time. But because we did that there, that kind of weird thing where we did the map, normally you should have to interact with this computer, but I'm just going to hop through this window and just hop back through and just deload the level. And as we're kind of just standing waiting for like a split second, once we start to fall, we're going to reload, and that's going to just reload the checkpoint, and we're just going to skip a huge part of that level, just because that's how the game works. Don't question it, it's clearly dev intended since they haven't patched it. So now we just have to not get alarmed here. I hear the dogs barking, and we're going to take a slightly safer path here. Just taking these guys out. It's definitely dog treat gas, that's exactly what it is. And here we don't want to get alarmed, so we can interact with this section here. If there is an alarm going, you have to kind of go back to being hidden again. So now we're controlling this drone. We want to blow up the EMP in the estate.
I'll take care of you, baby.
You have to go up.
So I have to make sure that I don't bump into everything. So every time I bump, I will donate $3. That's $9. I don't know why $3 came into my head. I just said it. So we're at $9. It's $9. Okay. Oh, it's
Okay, well,
$12.
I'll be holding you to that.
$12. Unless I don't bump here. $15. Oh, that was $18. Okay, so we're $18 we have to donate.
The compound is dark.
Nuri's gonna lock himself in the panic room. I need that location.
Oh, we're gonna hop over here apparently.
It's like 2 potential routes into the mansion. Balcony
And here we're gonna do another glitch, which is probably one of the harder tricks in the game. I might die here, but hopefully it'll be okay. Okay. So I'm gonna position myself at this door, and normally you'd have to go into this section and do stuff. Okay. Now I have to go into this section here, but what I've done is I've interrupted my animation with the frag grenade, so I had to kind of concentrate. So the door stays open so I can run back through and deload the level. And now I can drop down here. I'm going to take this a little bit careful because if I fail this, I have to restart the entire level. So we just need to get to this edge here. We're out of bounds. I have to find out where I am. I'm taking this super slow. Oh, that's a really bad position. Okay, this should be a bit better. Yeah, okay, that should work a bit better. So hopefully this works. I'm just going to tap forward until I fall and hopefully don't die. Okay, we got it. That's good. And we hit this checkpoint here. And I'm still loading data, so that's good. Did my game crash? No, it did not, thank God. Retry the checkpoint. And now we skip there. That was pretty monk-ass, and I thought the game had crashed. So we've just skipped that entire section.
Do we get another $3?
I might become poor after that. Oh, maybe. So, yeah, we're going to go through here. And again, we don't want to alert anybody because reinforcement will arrive. So we just want to sticky this guy to electrocute him so he doesn't really see us. And then we're just going to do this to this guy as well. And then we can just run to the end of the level. That's that level done. So that actually went a lot better than I was expecting. I was expecting to fail that at least once, which is really good because that's probably the level I'm most scared of in this run for messing up, because you have to restart the level if you do mess up. So we're going to take a boat trip with our friend Nuri here. He's completely a friend, don't worry about it.
More money in the bank.
So that's the state then. And we go from like probably the second most broken level, I think, to the most broken level in the game. Once we load in. These loading screens are kind of making me scared because I feel like my game's going to crash. But we actually have an unskippable cutscene here, so there's literally nothing for me to talk about. So, KK, if you've got anything you would like to speak about, go ahead.
Useful in here. He's useful.
Well, we do have a donation from I'm64 for $1, and he says 1.
It's called turning an asset.
And I'd also like to thank the wonderful charity that we are benefiting today. It is Save the Children, and they were founded 100 years ago. They have programs in over 120 countries and have helped to reach and impact over 1 billion children's lives.
We got GPS, voice, data, and there's a good chance he'll infect his computer before he swaps
Thank you.
phones.
So we're just gonna have to wait here, and you can see in this cutscene this huge armor that Sam's wearing, which allows me to just take all these hits.
I got it. Oh, shut up.
All you're getting out of Washington.
But this is probably the longest unskippable cutscene in the game. There's not very many. Most of them you can skip by pressing space, and even the ones you can't skip are generally super short.
Let's keep working on those.
So it's just about to end, if I remember correctly. And then we can get into the next mission. Yes, we can. There we go. Which is the mill in London. So we're going to go into this level here. So you're not going to see the dog, but you will hear a dog. Don't worry. There's lots of dogs in this run. But unfortunately, the owner doesn't want us to play with this one because he didn't take him in our path. So we'll leave that dog alone and let him, you know, have a good day. So we're going to run through start of this level, basically kind of the normal way. So there's that dog there. We can see him. We can see him from afar, but we're not going to interact with him. That dog doesn't like playing fetch. I need to make sure my sticky cameras are selected. We're going to need those in just a second. So you've seen these kind of sticky camera, or what we kind of call flash drops, where we explode them. Oh, whoops! I did not mean to drop them. I guess flash drops is what we call them. I don't actually know if we have a proper name for them. Andy Rocking, if he's in chat, will be able to give a proper name for them. So here we're coming up this pipe. And this is where the game gets broken. So you're supposed to get kind of like captured here and go through a bit where you get poisoned. And stuff like that. And it's super long and there's cutscenes. Flash drop sounds good. Okay, we'll go with that. And yeah, we don't want to do that. Because that sounds long. And boring. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump over here and we're just going to, you know, do a flash drop and we're just going to hit cutscene or checkpoint. Now I need to be very, very focused for a second because this is kind of tricky. Oh, I missed. Where's that guy? Oh, you're there. Okay. So I have to kind of wait here for Briggs to kind of talk to where we can go up, otherwise we get kind of stuck. So yeah, okay, so this bit I have to be very careful in because it's kind of tricky. I did not mean to just shut that door. Or leap that. So we're just going to run up and hopefully zap this guy. And we're just going to shoot them a bunch so they don't shoot us as much. And then this is the last guy, I need to be very careful. As long as we can take them out. Okay, we took him out. Okay, that's a really difficult fight. It can go really wrong quickly. And now we have the moment where we've all been waiting for, where we're just going to stand and wait for Briggs, who's actually coming super fast. Dude, Briggs. I'm shocked. You never usually head up that fast. He just kind of usually hangs out for about 2 minutes and just goes, yeah, I might come, I might not. We have to kind of wait for him to get to the end of the level. But yeah, he came really quickly there, so that's thankful for that. This one's actually pretty good so far, and I don't want to jinx it. So I probably just jinxed it. And now we're going to Special Missions HQ. And the first half of this level is
We'll go for
more or less a stealth detection. We don't want to be detected at all. So doing this quickly can be very tricky. And I'm going to try and do it like my really fast way, where I don't stop. And if that fails, I'll do it a bit safer, like if I mess it up. So we want the noisemaker, and we're going to run over here. So there's searchlights and there's guards that might spot us. So we're going to take a wide berth here. And we're going to noisemaker so we get this guy out of the way. He's not going to spot us. Hopefully we make it through this flashlight here. We're going to get it. Just get it. Then we're going to drop down so this guy avoids us. And then we're going to shoot over here to just attract these guys. And hopefully when we get down here, this should turn over to the right. It does. And then there's going to be one guy over here. We're going to shoot one more noisemaker. And oh, calm down. And hopefully he doesn't spot us. Okay, that was not close at all. Absolutely fine. We got through. And we might get spotted here, but usually you can get down to the bottom without getting spotted.
30% probability.
So we got through that bit. That was it was a bit there. I was a little bit worried, but that was fine. And here we're just gonna have to wait for this guy to chat to his buddy here. So we're kind of following this guy here. So we don't want to kill him, but we can't be spotted because this guy's taking us deep into his kind of headquarters, so we can find some information. And coming up is the FF skip, which I'm not going to say exactly what the name is of. It's the fat swear word skip, I shall say. But I'm not going to say that on stream. So now we just need to stand and wait here for this guy to catch up to us, because he's got a kind of a chip which unlocks these lasers. So we kind of just need to wait a few seconds.
Well, just a reminder that we do have an incentive up for our next run, which is Dark Souls 1, any percent no wrong warp. And we are only halfway to not letting the runners parry Gwyn.
And we definitely want to screw over runners, that's more fun. I'm really far forward.
We really do.
Okay, I got it. I got the skip. Awesome!
Hey, good job.
So, yeah, thank you. That's actually a lot trickier than it looks. It may look kind of easy, but it's kind of difficult. So now stealth's out the window, so we're just going to run through. Because that guy, shock horror, the guy betrayed us. So we're now going to have to just use our powers of stealth and invisibility. Oh, he did die, good. To get through this level. And the best way to have stealth is if there's no witnesses, then nobody can see you. And here I'm shooting this to try and attract a guard. Hopefully he comes over. Oh, he's going to be a jerk and make me wait. Okay, there he comes. So there we go. And we're going to go into this elevator. And yeah, there's a little bit of waiting here. So there's not much else to do. I'm just going to throw some smoke grenades and do some shooting.
Monitoring their commo. They're calling in a quick reaction force.
So,
They'll be sweeping the building.
yeah, there's a glitch coming up here which involves... So like we did earlier in the run where we opened the door and we threw the frag grenade to interrupt our animation of opening the door. We're going to do something very similar here, but we're going to do it with taking a hostage. I know, Andy, I knew you were going to say that. That I want to be a non-lethal melee, which I will fix here. So, weirdly, my frag grenades have been I don't know if it's just the way I'm pressing the button or what's happening. My hotkeys aren't set up right or something, but I've been throwing the grenades a bit faster rather than holding on to them, which is not really a big deal. So I want to be on melee here, non-lethal, and I'm going to grab this guy as he comes out the door. So we're going to grab him. We didn't get spotted. And here we're going to throw a smoke grenade to break this glass. And hopefully we can get positioned kind of right here. This will probably work. Actually, I prefer left. We'll do left. Left is better. Is it? I don't know. We're going to try it over here. And here we're going to throw a grenade. And we're going to try and choke him out. And hopefully we get knocked off the ledge. We did not. So I'm going to have to reload. My positioning was kind of bad. So we'll just try it again. It's okay. The checkpoint's right here, so it's no big deal. It's a bit tricky, it's a bit tricky, this trick, that makes sense. We'll try this side. See if that works. So hopefully this... I'm going to try and choke him out, and hopefully we get knocked off the edge. Okay, we got it that time. We're going to ragdoll down here, and we're going to land. We didn't hit the... It's basically timing in position. We didn't hit the checkpoint, so we're going to have to just kind of run back and then reload. But yeah, that allows us to skip a big section of the game. We're going to throw a sleeping gas and shoot that guy's helmet off, just so he got it. I'm going to just have a look what's through this door. This is interesting. That's interesting. Thanks, Sam. If you look at the bottom of doors, you will do that by accident. But I was just being a stealth god and making sure that the coast was fine. The coast was clear. That says over 2 minutes. What, looking through the door? Hell yeah. So now we're coming up towards the end of this level. At the end of this level there's kind of an on-rails section, which is a bit of a shame. Game developers stopped giving us on-rails sections. They're generally bad. So here there's a guy I need to wait for to open his door, so we're just going to shoot a bunch and hopefully attract him. And he's going to come up and open the door, so we're just going to stealth him. Well, I say stealth kill him, quick kill him, just to kind of get him out the way. I'm just going to kick the heck out that door. And there's a little bit of waiting here. Just a tiny bit of waiting for Jack to interact with this computer. And then, as you have seen throughout this entire run, since Sam is such a stealth master, we're going to turn off the lights. Because being in the dark definitely makes us stealthy. And it's the best way. So if you've got anything, KK, you can go ahead right now. You have a little bit of time.
Well, we don't have anything currently, but remember, chat, that you can change that. We are supporting a wonderful cause today, and yeah.
You still need to get out now, Sam. You're dealing with a range.
What's the bid war for Dark Souls No Wrong Warp sitting at? I'm kind of curious.
It is halfway there.
Halfway there? Oh, not got long to get there. I mean, you have all the rest of this run, and I guess all of that run since it is Gwyn. So to get that going.
So chat, if you want to see our next runner suffer, that's the way.
We always want to see people suffer.
I really do.
Yeah. Where did that smoke grenade go? That was... okay.
Into the void.
Apparently it's so. So there's another dog here which I need to be very careful with. Here he comes. We're going to play a bit of fetch. And he's going to just give us a cuddle and then fall asleep because he gets all tuckered out. That was really scary. He should have killed me there, the shotgun guy at the end of that level, but he didn't, so that's good.
Another wave of enemy vehicles closing on you.
So here we have a kind of on-rail section where we kind of have to shoot some cars. It's not as exciting as the game thinks it is. But there's just a bunch of cars we have to kill here. Just to kind of protect our escape from the Special Missions HQ, since we're kind of behind enemy lines.
Another SUV down.
A couple more cars. I think there's one here and another.
Enemy vehicle is out.
What is it? One more? No, three? Or am I thinking there's more? I can't remember.
We're getting noticed. I mean, I'm not so great.
No. We're not at the last three yet. Sorry, my apologies. It's after the last tunnel. There's three more. So we're kind of just waiting here. There's nothing you can do to speed this up. Yeah, these last four here.
Vehicle is down.
And we're just gonna
Hostiles eliminated.
fire off a couple of rockets. Why not?
I'll be back on the plane.
So there we go. That's Special Missions HQ done. We kind of messed up that skip a little, but that's okay. Not really a huge time loss. And now we're coming to Transit, I believe. If I'm remembering these missions correctly.
I know
cutscene. And we're kind of... yeah, we're about halfway through the run. Transit is here. I always forget where Transit is every single time I play this game.
You have any updates, Ollie?
So, enter dash space.
And
And then we're going to go into Transit. So, in this level, we have to basically prevent... well, it says there, prevent a Blacklist attack from unleashing nerve gas. But what that roughly translates to is we need to disarm 4 bombs. And we're going to be switching characters here. That's a nice jump, thanks. We're going to be playing as Sam for 2 of the bombs. I missed them.
We do have a donation.
Yeah, go ahead.
We have a donation from Happy Gunners 1 for $5. They say Catalyst would have said the real name for that skip.
Another one down. Hostile down.
Right, interrupt this. Oh, he's not dead. Die! Okay. That was a bit of a bad fight. And now we're going to switch to Call of Duty. Because, why not? Would you not want us to Call of Duty section in our stealth em up game? This part's kind of annoying because we want to not get detected. If we get detected, we have to fight a heavy, and fighting a heavy as Briggs kind of sucks. So we're going to take out some guys here. There's 2 around the corner. Oh, he almost spotted me. That's okay. There's one more here. Okay, that was a bit close. One more here, and then there's one last one. So we didn't spawn the heavy, so that's good. So this is going to save us a bit of time. The worst section, yeah, it's kind of not the best. There's nothing we can do to skip it. Another kind of pretty much glitch this level.
Engineers are priming the bomb on the other side of that viaduct. You've got to move.
But now we switch back to Sam, and Sam's the best, so we're going to go through here. And this section here is nice parkour. Look at that sick parkour skills. Okay. I don't know what I was doing there, but that's fine. I meant to throw grenades, but I messed up. So here, yeah, that's fine. Here we're going to just mash the whistle button and say, sorry. Oh, no, we didn't get it! I kind of want to restart from checkpoint. We didn't get it. I'm so mad. Because we aggroed them. We didn't get it. I'm disappointed.
Another $3?
The bomb's already been loaded.
Are you trying to make me poor?
Yes.
Oh, dang. Yeah, sure, why not? So we're at 21. Right? I think, something like that. So yeah, now we're running up to this last section. Kill this guy and get this last bomb.
Shutting the device down.
Sorry, were you going to say something, KK?
Just like that.
Not my first rodeo breaks.
Oh, okay.
Device deactivated.
And now we're back to Call of Duty. Because who doesn't want Call of Duty?
I'll keep moving. Keep me posted.
So back to this section. And again, there's another heavy here we need to be careful of. Hopefully we can kill him quick enough.
There's a second floor entrance to the roundhouse. It might be an easier way in.
Why did I drop down here? I don't know. I just felt like it. Just taking out the scenic route. So we're just gonna shoot this guy. And the heavy's just around this corner, and he can kill us very, very quickly. I kind of don't want it to happen, so hopefully I can beat him. Okay, that was really slow. Yeah, we died. Okay. So Briggs is made of paper. So although Sam has like so much armor, Briggs does not. So he dies really, really quickly.
Briggs, there's a second floor
So yeah, there's a death for the run.
It might be an easier way in.
Roger that. Thanks.
Let's try it again. And try and fight his heavy. So the heavy did a lot of damage to me. If I didn't take as much damage, I would have been fine. If I didn't die, I wouldn't have died. Oh, we got him that time. Okay, that was a good kill. And here, we're just crawl through here. We're going to go to this last bomb. Okay, so we got through it. You know, one death is fine.
Done this once before.
Sam.
Maybe, maybe not, Motoko. And here we're coming to the... That sleeping gas work? It totally did. That's cool.
Stay down and
What? Excuse me? How did I die?
Sam. All devices.
Sam, what are you doing? Your name isn't Briggs.
He's taking a nap. Just like those dogs.
Well, the dogs actually were taking a nap, but yeah.
stay down if you don't
Okay, so he's fine. Well, that's what he just said it there. Just stay down if you don't want to get hurt. And Sam didn't want to get hurt, so he just lay down. So we're going to get through this train here, and then we're going to freeze frame for a quick second in the middle of a running animation, and then we're going to jump up. I don't know why that happens, it just does. So we're going to do our Mission Impossible kind of style thing here, where we're going to jump back into this window from the outside of a train. Or we're going to be on the outside of a train, and then we're running through to this last car. Taking out these guys, and then running over to this dude. And that's Transit.
Resource transfer complete.
And now we're coming to detention. We're coming to the actual second hostage of the run. I just realized we haven't had a hostage in a while. Don't worry, we're getting there. There's still a couple left in the run. And we're going to have to go undercover as a prisoner in a detention facility so we can interrogate somebody. So we're going to go to Gitmo. And once I need to prepare you for the ultimate, I'm going to just stop for a second, the ultimate sick speed tech you're going to see. Now I need to concentrate really hard here because this is really difficult. Okay? This is the hardest thing ever. And it's the most impressive speed tech I've ever seen in my life. And the best thing in a game ever. Where we're going to skip all this cutscenes, and then we're going to hold W for a minute. So if you want to say anything, KK, go ahead.
Not right now, there.
It's just past the wreck area.
So, KK, how are you enjoying the marathon?
I'm really loving it. I didn't get to watch much last year, but I'm glad I am here this year.
Special interrogators.
Nice. Yeah, I know, it's good. I'm glad you're hosting this year as well.
Yeah.
Rendezvous with the bone.
It's good. So yeah, we're just gonna hold in double here. This is literally a scripted section. There's nothing we can do. But yeah, I'll tell you something as well. So tomorrow morning, or actually I say tomorrow morning, in about 6 or 7 hours time, I have another speedrun with a Dark Souls 2 any% current patch with Mr. Brot, or however you pronounce his name. I always say Brood because I'm uncultured.
You have to.
And the following morning, I'm doing a run of Dark Souls 2 any% Old Souls. So hopefully I'll see you guys for
the runs.
Yeah, I'm doing all the runs. So we're finally through that section there. That's just a long, boring section. And here we come to the second hostage, where we're going to choose to kill him or not. So we're going to kill him because that's what you guys wanted. You crazy, crazy people. So that's the second hostage dead.
Nice work, Briggs.
And now we need to get back our gear because we're only... I'm just going to kick that door for no reason. We're only got our kind of orange jumpsuit and this kind of little stun gun here. And because this is... oh my god. That was really scary. Because this is kind of like friendly soldiers, we don't want to kill anybody, so we can't kill anybody. How did that door not open? Could you move this body in the way? What the heck? Okay, so we want to run through here. This bit can be a bit tricky. I got spotted. I went around to the right. I should have gone around to the left. That was my bad. So we want to try and avoid everyone here. So we're just gonna go and jumping up and down. You can get spotted by the sniper here. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully he's going to be a nice boy. Okay, so he's going to be good. We're going to run through here. Jumping up. We're going to grab this guy. Gonna grab this guy. Grab this guy and introduce his head to a bit of woods and put him to sleep. And then there's a couple of guys we need to shoot here. Shoot this guy. Do some sick parkour over this fence and then shoot this guy. And not get spotted. Some more sick parkour. And then we're actually going to get spotted here, but we're going to use the power of cutscenes to avoid triggering the alarm. That was a bit scary because I kind of got held up in the door and I might have had to reload there. And now we get all our gear back, which is awesome. So now we got back all our gear. We're going to switch off the light apparently because we're a stealthy boy. And then we're going to run through. And we just have to kind of escape now. So we'll put these two guys to sleep. And then this guy. Okay, we kind of missed that one, but that's fine. We've triggered the alarm, but it's all good. We're pretty much a tank, so we're just going to run through. And there's some dogs here, so we need to kind of be a little bit careful. They can hold us up, but we have some of that sleeping dog treats to that they love so much. We're just going to throw about our feet to make sure that they don't get us. Make sure I'm going the right way. I almost forgot where I was going.
We do have a couple donations.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So, we have a donation from ZB Spriggan for $5 who says, "Did you know vampires aren't real unless you count Dracula?"
That's awful, I love it.
Sam, I'm seeing a possible zipline approach for you to take.
Okay, so there's another dog we get to play with up here. Hello? That guy just levitated. But okay. I'm pretty sure that wasn't just me that guy just levitated. So we're gonna run to this garden here and find this puppy. Where are you, puppy? Hello, puppy! Catch the trick, catch the ball. And then the dog gets all tuckered out and goes for a sleep. So now we're getting to the end of this level, and there's a small skip here we can do.
Following the shoreline. Briggs is standing by with your ride
Some
out.
nice parkour action. So normally we'd have to kind of climb along this entire rock face, but we're not going to do that. We're going to climb a little bit because we kind of are forced to. We're going to get over here, drop down to here, and then once we get over here, we're going to do a flash drop. And because Sam has literally been a superhero this entire run, now I can literally walk on water. And yeah, we're just going to run to where the boat is. Although if you look very closely, you'll see Briggs is just sitting over here in the rock. You see him right there? He's just sitting over there in the rock. He's just standing there, and then okay, all of a sudden boat appears.
Our payment just cleared.
Just thought I'd show that.
We do have a donation when you're ready.
Can you wait just 1 second? Sorry.
No problem.
So this level, this mission here is where we're going to get caught, and we have to be very careful here, or very careful. We have to be kind of precise here. Hopefully with my sleeping gases are going to be good.
Looks like a small force.
Because it's going to be timed. I think I missed one. Oh, okay. This is kind of gone a bit haywire. Sandman shots have not been good enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we want these trucks to spawn, and they don't spawn after a certain while. Until you kill everyone. So we're just going to try and explode everyone. They're still alive. That's not good, and there's still a guy alive here. This level's not gone very well. Unfortunately. Is that guy still alive? What the heck? Let's try a Hail Mary grenade and see if it works. Does not work. Oh, this has not gone very well. I was hoping to do this well so I can explain it properly. But I've been bad, so what are we going to do? They should come to the right, okay. I have one frag grenade, we'll throw that. Missed them. Yeah, so that was pretty bad. It was supposed to be...
Confirmed. Let's get everyone on board and get out of here.
Yes, as Andy says, not a single dog is harmed in this run. So there is actually a strat there where you're losing sleep gas at the, like, properly and effectively, so that you don't really have to actually fight anyone, but I messed it up, so whatever. Here's just kind of a scripted section where I kind of have to just shoot a bunch of cars while we wait for the plane to take off. So yeah, if you want to go ahead, KK.
Sure. We have a donation from Amazing Guy for $10. He says, yeehaw.
Yeehaw! You know, I heard Amazing Guy is pretty amazing.
He is.
It's not just a name.
He was running Dark Souls 2 Scholars class in for a pretty short time and got pretty close to Reki.
Well, when is Reki? Get it? Get out, Reki. I believe in you.
Need to take Prepay down.
Easy. So, my camera kind of gets caught here, but I can't actually go all the way over, so I kind of have to wait before I can shoot them. Like, as you see, I try and push up, and my camera starts going a bit nuts. It's trying to force me back to this kind of view. So it's kind of annoying, and there's nothing we can do about it. One of the funny thing is I can just shoot my plane, and it's fine. It totally doesn't matter. But you know, like, so I don't know why we're taking so long to take off when the plane is clearly invincible. We're just waiting to take off, and then we're.
We need to get off the ground now.
This run's been a lot better than I expected. Even with some minor mistakes, I was expecting to mess up 2 things, which take a lot of time. I'm merely demonstrating the plane's armor effectiveness. This is actually a sales pitch for plane armor.
Our count balance has been updated.
So now we're on to LNG, which is actually the second last level in this speedrun. There's still things that can go wrong, don't worry. And yeah. Coming on to LNG, we have to skip this cutscene, and I think there's an unskippable cutscene at the start of this level, if I remember correctly, but I might not remember correctly. Am I right?
I want you to keep cycling the frequencies.
Yes, no. Wait, is there? Is there? Yes, there is. Here, I can't skip this. I was here there was something.
Approaching jump Run, Sam.
So I can't skip this cutscene. It's not very long. Like I said, most cutscenes that you can't skip are very short. This is like 20 seconds or something, so we'll be through it very quickly.
You got any more hostages to go?
Sam's away.
Oh yeah, we still got one more.
Here we go.
And it's the best one yet. It's the best one yet. The best, save the best to last. And oh,
Innocent
WeKids is
as well.
here. WeKids is here. We get to see the emote version of this last hostage kill. You will see it when it happens. So, the start of this level, we're kind of interrupting a firefight between some friendlies and some, well, engineers, the bad guys. We're going to throw a good luck frag grenade for good luck firework. And Sam's going to tell you what kind of guy he is. So Sam, what kind of guy are you?
Friendly!
Oh, he's friendly. Okay, good. So here, hopefully these guys don't spot us. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They did not, so that's good. So we're not going to spawn a bunch of extra guys. So we can just run through these dudes and not have to worry too much about it.
Hostiles are targeting the first responders.
So we need to do a bit of sick truck parkour.
I'm the lead engineer.
And we're going to be very careful jumping up there. You can soft lock as you're jumping up there. It's happened to me before. And it's kind of silly. But it's a thing that can happen.
I'm seeing a lot of hostiles up ahead.
Oh, okay.
Sam, that section of the plan.
And there's a couple of guys here that are kind of annoying. Okay, that was a bit scary. Just a little bit scary. We're going to switch over to our incendiary grenades. And jump forward. So this fight here is kind of sketch. It either goes really, really well or really, really badly. So we'll find out either way. So we're going to shoot this guy. We're going to throw an incendiary grenade up there. We're going to throw one over here, and we're going to throw one over here. And then we're going to jump up here. I forgot what I was doing. And then we're going to throw one more incendiary grenade over to these guys. Oh, I missed them. Okay, they did not die. This did not go that well. No! Get back here. I want to introduce you to my gun. Stop hiding from me. Where are you? I'm coming down. I'm coming to you. Don't worry. Hello. Master of Stealth. That's why I'm behind you.
Sam, sit rep.
So that fight went kind of poor, but it's okay.
Still hunting the lead engineer.
Keep me posted.
So we're going to free the firefighters and let these guys get back to work because there's a lot of fire, as you can see, and that's that should be against building and safety regulations. So I'm sure they have to kind of deal with that. So now we just kind of got a kind of long parkour section where there's not much to really do apart from just hopefully get through the place without grabbing anything extra we don't want to. And just running through it. Oh, I did not mean to switch guns here. That was a misclick. Oh no! Stop! See again. Stop jumping over things. This is the curse of multiple interactions bound to the same button.
I've managed to hack into the engineer's combo in the terminal.
So we're hacking again. We're unhacking hacks, and we're hacking hacks, and we're unhacking unhacks, and hacking unhacks. All that good stuff to get through the. Oh, can I breach? Thank you. To get through. We've got a little bit more parkour here.
The control room is on the top floor.
So Sam's actually a parkour and stealth god. And yeah, we'll get up here. So we're coming up to the last hostage as well during the run, which you guys voted to kill, which I'm really. It sounds bad, but I'm really sad about. But it's worth it. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just me that thinks it's worth it. But I think it's worth it, so it's worth it to me. So we're going to interact with this, and we're going to restart the checkpoint just to skip the cutscene and the interactable. We don't want to watch that. And we're just going to run through to the end of the level. I need to make sure I have an incendiary grenade. I do. And shout out to my boy WeKids for, I believe this is his strat, where we're going to flash drop down to keep those guys clumped up. And then we're going to throw an incendiary grenade over here, and hopefully it's going to kill most of them. It killed all of them? It did. Good. That's 4 heavies there. An incendiary grenade does kill them if it hits them, but if it doesn't, they can be incredibly dangerous and kill you extremely quickly. Oh, I'm on the wrong gun. So now we got this last running section where we're chasing this lead engineer dude. And he may or may not be our last hostage. As my giant shadow runs. And you'll see how I could probably catch up with him, but he's somehow super speedy.
Sorry, Sam. I can open it again, but it'll take some
So I'm going to just throw a sleeping gas here. That should hit that guy. It did, so I'm going to skip the animation where I take him out. There's a small time save, and there's a small time save here where he gets to magically teleport, but we don't. And we're going to slide a little bit into the cutscene. And hopefully that we can get this little bit of a trick here. There's a small optimization where we can throw this frag grenades. I threw it too early, I think. Or this frag grenade, the smoke grenade. And we're just going to throw some stuff. And now we're coming up to the final cutscene. The weakest strat seemed evil? Well, yeah, pretty much. So, Wickeds, I hope you're ready. So we're about to see probably the angriest face in existence as we get this last guy. And I just want you to watch Sam's face and just appreciate the anger. And Weekends will show you the emote version of that kill. So yeah, that's the LNG terminal done.
Our payment just cleared.
This run's going a lot better than I expected. You did it a little early, it's all good. But yeah, Angry Sam is best Sam. Now we're on to Site F, which is the final run. The final level of the run. I'm surprised I've not messed up as much as I have, but you know, there's still time yet. And this level's fairly long. It's probably, I think, maybe the longest level in the run. So now we just have to do a bunch of mashing buttons, mashing enter, mashing space to kind of just skip all this, as we're checking with our team if we're ready for the last level. We're going to go for Denver, whatever that means.
Coben, what's our status?
Skipping some cutscenes and getting into the level. So here we go, final level of the run. Let's see how we get on. This level probably has one of my favourite skips in the game. More or less just for the animation that Sam has. But we'll get to that when we get it. We're going to throw a couple of smoke grenades just to kind of mask our path from snipers, because the fact of getting spotted in this run is not so much like having to kill them, it's the fact that it stops you, prevents you from interacting with things because you can get interrupted. So we're just going to run through here and drop down to avoid these two guys on our right. And oh, this guy's in the way. We're just going to take him out. That was a bit weird. And again, we're just going to throw some smoke grenades just to avoid these snipers. We'll drop down, and we're going to do a slight rappel here, and we're going to reload as we hit this. I believe this is why it sometimes doesn't work for me. And we're going to drop down, and we're going to do a small flash drop here. This is a very, well, a short into time save. We have to wait for this laser, but it is faster than going around and climbing down. So we're going to just, oh, okay. I got that far around. That was kind of cool. Huh, I never got that far around. Sorry, I kind of distracted myself there. So that's the first laser strat, and the second laser strat is pretty good. It's pretty easy, but we're going to have to reload again. And the reason we reload is just to give us the better laser cycles. It's far faster than sitting waiting. So, a bit over to the right, drop down. And this one's fairly simple. Should be fairly simple, although I might mess it up. But we're going to wait for that to pass to the right and then slide down. Move over twice to the right and get up. And that says get through that section pretty good. And now we're gonna, can I just drop down? Thank you. Drop down and shoot this guy a bunch. And then we're just coming up to my favourite skip, and solely for the animation. And I have a sound effect for the animation because I always do it. I think it fits the skip pretty well. So we'll equip our sticky cameras. We're going to do the last flash drop of the run. And my favourite. And we're just going to fall. And then we're going to fall down, land on our back and go whoop. We're back on our feet. And then we're going to hit a random loading screen. So the reason I can survive these falls is when I'm falling on my back and I land, I actually don't take fall damage when I land. But if I land standing up, sometimes those will kill me. So that's kind of a silly game. Again, here we're gonna have to reload because we did that big skip, and it's kind of oh, they're good. They've got good spawns here. It's nice. 1 more second, so I'm gonna just take these guys out. Okay. I even forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, we're going to have to reload because we kind of skipped an area and some of the level isn't loaded. So now we're just going to go through this area to try and not get spotted. Nope, that's the wrong side of the door, Sam. Thank you. There's a little bit of a drone here. If we get spotted, there's a chance we can get attacked by a heavy. Which we don't want. So we're just going to take all these guys out. We did get spotted. On you go.
You do have a donation when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
A donation from Atlas610 for $10, who says Nutella.
I've not had Nutella in a while, actually. You're making me want Nutella. So here comes probably the scariest bit. Might die on. I don't know. There could be a heavy here. I think we're okay. Just need to get into this vent, and Sam should be okay. So we're interrupt with this, and then there's a couple of cutscenes here we have to skip.
Sam, brakes. It's Grim.
So Sam's going to get through here, and we're going to come up to the final enemy, Sadiq. And here he is. But you know, Sam's been captured. It's a shame. We don't know what he's going to do now. He's getting his CSGO Karambit stolen, which he won in a crate. Debated, it's not actually Sam, it's Briggs. And Briggs sucks, so we don't want to play as Briggs, so we're just going to skip all this. Because he's not Sam, and Sam's the best. Although, bring back Michael Ironside.
This one through. I'm sorry.
So we're going to kill more people, because that's what we do. Can't control if we kill or don't kill that guy. But there we go. We're coming up to the last section here, and the final boss fight can be tricky, and it's really just the first part. So I'm just waiting until I can interact with these guys. There we go. I can interact with this guy, take him out and steal his gun, but we're not going to use his gun. We're just going to charge forward. And if we go around this way, we can skip a little bit here, and our buddies kind of hold up here. Can I like get off that? There we go. But now Sadiq disappears. See, sometimes does that, and again we're going to reload to put us right in the middle of the fight, and hopefully we don't die here. Oh no, okay, yeah, that we died. I leapt over and I didn't mean to. This might take a few tries, I don't know. No, stop leaping over, Sam, what are you doing? Okay,
Come on now.
it's fine, I'm just no, Sam! Why is Sam such a jerk?
Where are you?
Okay, we somehow got that worked. Whatever. I wasn't meaning to jump over, but it totally worked. So here we want to shoot him in the shoulder, and I have messed this up a few times. So hopefully we don't. So Sadiq is a box collector. And Sadiq's run away, and he's hoping to ambush us, right? But because he's such a fan of his boxes, we're gonna just, you know, bring him out into the open by just touching his special box over here that he collected, his first box he collected, and he's going to get really mad and attack us really quickly. I don't know why that works, it just does. So now we just need to fight him with some sick QTEs where we're going to mash E, and time is coming up. We're going to take him out, and once I press this E button, time will be here, and that will be time. That will be the end of Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist by Miyazaki and From Software. Thank you. That run went way better than I expected, I'm not going to lie.
Wire transfer received.
I honestly thought that was going to go a lot worse. Because I figured I'd mess up the estate once or twice. I'd have to restart the entire level, but I got it first try, so I was like, oh, okay.
So how many rounds?
Maybe I should have purposely messed it up. But yeah, thank you, and thank you for hosting me, KK.
The brave men and women
No problem,
who work
thank you for streaming.
tirelessly
It's
to
an
bring these
interesting run.
terrorists to justice.
Glad you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys stick around. And that's a thank you from me.